my name is Rose Mordozavi. I'm the director of RI in the United States. And we have two offices, Atlanta for the past 10 years and Philadelphia since January of 2009.
Rose, RI's Incubator is about to have its 10th anniversary. Please describe how it came to Atlanta and what's happened to it since it's been here.
RI has opened its first facility in the US 10 years ago. We work on two areas, so helping French companies to develop their businesses in the US through different assignments, as well as through helping them set up subsidiaries in the US. We have an incubator in Atlanta that we started 10 years ago. We had one company to start with, and now we have 10 with 13 people. Of course, company rotates and they stay with us between 1 year to 3 to 4 years, depending on the needs and how they feel that we can still help them in the US.
How are you going to celebrate your 10th anniversary?
We will have an event during the convention, Bio 2009, on May 19th. The event will be a celebration of our 10-year anniversary with our local network, people who helped us day-to-day, on a day-to-day basis, to make sure that RI was a good organization in the US. People that are in our incubators, as well as people from Rhone-Alpes will be coming for that convention. And during that event, we will also be welcoming the delegation of companies and institutions coming from Rhone-Alpes and Lyon for that biotech convention.
Rhone-Alpes has a reputation for being on the forefront of biotechnology. How did that happen?
Well, historically, for about 100 and even 150 years, we have had companies who would actually set up their first facilities in Lyon, such as Sanofi Pasteur, Biomérieux, L'Oréal, which are now international companies, but who actually started in Lyon and currently have their headquarters in Lyon.
And you've been able to attract American companies in that sector.
Exactly. Through a network of university, research centers, and companies, small and big, we were able to attract other companies, international companies, from the biotech and the pharmaceutical industry in Rhone-Alpes and in Lyon. And
your job here is to attract French companies to open their operations in Atlanta with the goal of going throughout the United States. Is that
exactly
correct?
From Atlanta, we help companies from Rhone-Alpes to develop their business in the US. Sometimes it may be the Southeast, sometimes it might be the Midwest or the Northeast or California, but from Atlanta, which is our base operation, we work in all the US.
How did you choose Atlanta as a base of operation?
Atlanta? Well, first because it's a hub. We have daily flight and direct flight to any cities in the US. Also, it's a growing area in the US. There is a lot of automotive, aeronautics, technical textile, and it's cheaper for a company to do business in Georgia and in Atlanta than to do business in Boston, for example, or New York. So for us, it made sense as we help small and medium companies to develop their business in the US to help them find a solution that was appropriate to them.
Please describe the kinds of companies that you have located in this incubator.
So far, we've been working in many industries: technical, textile, plastic, pharmaceutical, biotechnology, many industries. Every time we work with French companies, we have a niche. It's very rare that we work with companies that are we work with the mass market. We always help companies that are on a very specific niche and that have a product that brings a plus to the US market.
Do the companies approach you, or do you actually go out and find the companies?
Well, we have a network in France, in Rhone-Alpes, through the Chamber of Commerce, through our office in Lyon, through different banks or insurance companies who help us identify companies with projects for the US or for the other countries that we're working with. And then I call them, help them work on their project, and then once they're ready, we help them come in the US.
And then once they've spent time here and they've gotten established, then do they move out into their own offices?
Yes, this is the goal, that when they're big enough and when they're ready and when they have their own team, they can have their own offices and move out. We make sure once we set them up that they are as independent as we can. So as soon as they're ready to move out, they can do it very easily without being linked to RI, for example.
Tell us a little bit about the Rhone-Alpes region, just generally.
Rhone-Alpes is the second most dynamic region in France. We have very strong sectors in clean technology, environment and renewable energy, plastic, technical textile, pharmaceutical and biotechnology, as well as machining. We do also a lot of mountain, with the fact that we are located, we have the Alps, of course.
After bio, will you be continuing to keep your eye out for U.S. biotechnology companies that you'll hope to attract to Rhone-Alpes?
Of course, yes. We've been working for the past 3 to 4 years on the biotech industry in the US to make sure that they think about Lyon and Rhone-Alpes when they decide to go to Europe. And we will definitively keep on doing that.